everybody. I hope everybody's doing great. Sobrang itim ngayon eh. Very itim. What is the color of the day? Black. As in, like, I changed my hairstyle. I kinda don't like it. Lakus, how are you?
You know what? It started off messy. The middle was.
I'm watching. Oh,
You know what? It started off messy. The middle was messy. The end is messy. You all should be ashamed. These babies.
babies. Now what happened?
He's 4 years old sitting up. He's 4 years old. You have to sit up and ask two grown adults, is somebody my daddy? Baby's got more sense than the mama and the daddy. Why, Miss Thorpe, would you look at these two girls and you say you know for certain Mr. Morris is their biological father? Why would you tell them no? You say Mr. Morris's efforts to go behind your back blew up in his face, and you intend to clean up his mess today. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
So, Mr. Morris, what do you mean you're the father of one twin and not the other? Explain.
Exactly how I sound. Originally, I was believed that both of them was mine. Over time, certain circumstances made me feel like neither were mine, and then after that, different things happened to make me believe just.
Hello to my
one
1 billion viewers.
We've
How are you
examined
today,
this issue
everybody?
completely in this
Thank you
courtroom,
for
and we
tapping
do know
the
it's possible
heart.
for a man to be the father of one of two fraternal twins. So we do understand that. And that's basically what you're claiming today.
Yes, ma'am.
Twins with two different fathers. Now that would be shocking. Please take me back
Hello
now.
to my 4
To
billion
your
viewers.
relationship, Miss Thorpe, you're saying that you know he is the father
Yes, Your Honor.
of both twins.
Yes, Your Honor.
Explain.
I was seeing another guy at the time that me and Antoine was talking, but the time matched up to Antoine being the father of both of my kids. Before anything, we were friends, so I don't even understand why he's even putting me through this. I told Antoine that I wanted to be in a relationship with him, and he turned me down because he was still in love with the mother of his other child. So when that time happened, I got upset and I started messing with another guy.
Okay, and this was after you were already
The
intimate with
revenge.
Mr. Morris.
Yes, Your Honor.
So you went into the tit for tat. If he don't want me, I'll go be with somebody else. He's with somebody else. I'll go get somebody else.
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you keep having sex with Mr. Morris?
I did. Yes, Your Honor.
So, Miss Thorpe, at some point, you find out you're pregnant.
Hello
Take
to
me
my
that
4
day.
billion viewers. How are
I
you
had went
today,
to the doctor for
everyone?
like just a regular checkup. She came in and she told me that I was pregnant. He was very happy. He seemed like he was very happy about the situation.
I was ecstatic. I was very, very happy. Like I went all out. Bought two of everything. It cost a lot. It was bassinets here, strollers there, car seats. Moved her into a family member house during her pregnancy. Try to make her as comfortable as possible. She hungry every day. I gotta feed her.
That's the least you could do.
But I was there. I was picking out baby names, just ready for the whole ordeal.
You were there.
Yeah.
Were you there for the birth?
Yes, ma'am. I was the first one to get to see him and hold him. She was in a lot of pain, and they was in an NICU unit. It was only 3 pounds, but it was amazing though. It was. Spent the next couple months inside the hospital. I was there every moment, every day. Outside of work, I was there. Nursing them back to health.
So you were committed.
Of course.
So, Mr. Morris, when do you get doubtful?
Honestly, just one day I was in a local drugstore, and out of the blue, I know it sounds crazy, but the DNA test was just sticking out, and like everything else was just like black. I'm like, what a test. So I bought it. Just like that.
Hello
I
to
didn't
my
doubt
2
him, not one
billion
bit, but
viewers. How are
I
you
went back to
today,
the house
everyone?
without Imani's knowledge, and inside the test it was a thing where you get 3 samples, one for the father, one for the child, and one for the child's
I want
mother.
to try this. Let's
But
see
of
if
course she
it's...
didn't know, so
Never tried this
I swapped
before.
myself, Paris, and then I used the one for the mother on the other child.
Your Honor, he told me he don't even know which child he swabbed.
No, I don't know which child ended up being tested because they only tested
I should
one.
start on the
I
background.
called the DNA place out there and I kind of explained the situation.
Oh, cute. Oh,
And she said if
I
I
think
got
I
the
can do
results back
this.
at all, then they
Okay.
collected 2 separate DNAs from what I sent in. She said if it was completed wrong, if I didn't have enough or
I
whatever,
don't know what to
it
do
would have
next.
came back DNA.
Okay, inconclusive.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I will
All right,
start
so
at
you
the
send
back
the
na lang.
results in, and of course, how do they come back?
0% probability.
But you do understand that you didn't even use the swabs right.
I was just hoping. I don't know. Like I said, so
No, you don't.
I don't. I did.
No, I mean, the truth is you don't. You were making something up.
Like everything was just confusing. So
It was.
that's why we here today.
And it is. Miss Thorpe, so what happens after he gets
My
these
God.
results back? He comes to you and tells you he did it?
No, Your Honor. I was at work at the time. He actually texted me and told me that the DNA test came back and that the twins were not his. At the time, I didn't respond automatically because, like I said, I was at work. So he ended up getting very upset and ended up posting it all over social media, telling everybody. He posted all over social media and told everybody
It's not
that
good.
the DNA test came back and that the kids were not his.
Did you also post, Mr. Morris, that you didn't do the test properly?
No.
This is fun.
I know you didn't. All right, so now you got it all over social media that these aren't my babies. I've done a DNA test and these aren't my babies, and you lying. That's basically what he's saying.
Yes, Your Honor.
When I called and said the results, I got a response that was like she knew. She had just said when I said I got a test on twins, they are not mine, and her response was, "Oh."
Oh!
Your Honor, on my defense, I was at work at the time. I
Why
wasn't
you're
able
smiling?
to respond the way that I wanted to respond.
When I got the O, I was, you knew.
Right.
But
Yeah,
that's
I was-
no reason to put it on Facebook, though, Your
Yeah,
Honor.
No, that is no reason to put it.
At the time, I was more so hurt than,
You were being a drama king.
yeah.
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 At least he's admitting it,
Because the truth
actually.
is, that's not just about you or her. That's about the babies. So this whole thing blows up. You leave and don't come back for almost 18 months.
Yes.
What makes you get back in touch with Miss Thorpe?
I honestly was asking around about how they was doing or what
Or
they
you
was
miss
looking
your
like.
baby mama.
Family members and friends started to say, "You sure they're not yours?" And I had got sent a picture of my youngest daughter now, and it was side by side with London. I feel like they look just alike. They the same age.
Oh, you had 2 women pregnant at the same time?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, you on team too much all the way around. All the way around.
This is fun.
So you had another baby by another woman at the same time.
The same reason I was telling Imani why I couldn't be in a relationship with her, because I was in a long-term relationship with someone else. We was on a break then.
But not too much of a break, because you obviously had sex with her.
Yes, Your Honor.
Is that baby yours?
Yes.
And then you also had twins with Miss Thorpe. Same time, maybe, you think.
That's the twins, and that's my youngest.
So when you see the babies, you feel like you see a resemblance between London and your youngest.
Yes, Your Honor.
But you don't believe you see a resemblance between Paris and your youngest.
Not as much, but the reason I'm saying Paris, on that test, the test still came back up results. If I'm believing one might be, then one still can't be.
Because you're going back to your call to the lab and them saying that if your test is inconclusive, the results come back inconclusive.
Yes.
Or N/A.
Yes. Yes.
Which in your mind means, at least for one of them, you're not the biological father.
That's the only explanation.
All right. So you get back in touch and you then let Ms. Thorpe know, okay, I believe I'm the father of one twin because everybody's telling me that this is my child.
I didn't tell her that exactly. I was just trying to check up on the girls. And she said, I could see him, and that's why I've been around for the last 2 years.
What kind of relationship do you have with the twins now?
Great.
They call you daddy?
No.
They're 4.
They call me Uncle Twan.
Uncle Twan?
Yes.
Boy, you about crazy. You just got too much going on. You done gone through all this only for the children and now call you Uncle Twan?
I didn't tell them to.
Oh, you told them to, Miss Thorpe?
No, Your Honor. They just developed that because he's been around since day one. So with him being around so much, they asked was Twan their dad, but I told them no.
This is a mess. This is the mess. You know what? It started off messy. The middle was messy. The end is messy. You all should be ashamed. These babies 4 years old sitting up. To be 4 years old and have to sit up and ask 2 grown adults, is somebody my daddy? Babies got more sense than the mama and the daddy. Why, Miss Thorpe, would you look at these 2 girls and you say you know for certain Mr. Morris is their biological father? Why would you tell them no?
Because we wasn't for sure at the time. I didn't want
So you aren't sure.
Father.
You aren't sure.
I mean, at the time, I didn't feel like I was sure, so I didn't want to have them. And then he wasn't even around.
So wait a minute. Who else could be their dad?
Hello, Danny. How are
So you
you?
really don't know if he's the dad or not.
I feel like he is.
Oh, Lord. A feeling. A feeling. A feeling. We're not talking about feelings. We're talking about facts. Do you know for certain that Mr. Morris is your twin's biological father? Yes or no?
Oh,
Do you
no.
know for certain?
No, Your Honor.
There. You all just been circling around this doubt, circling around this dysfunction, circling around all of this confusion. Trying to raise these babies? What's that little game you play when you're little? What's that one where the music play and you just be running around? Musical chairs.
Musical chairs.
That's what it feels like. Like you all just running around and then when the music stops, y'all just jump to a conclusion at work. Just jump down on it and sit down on that for a while. Then the music play and you all just get back running around again. One of them might be calling their daddy Uncle Twan. Jerome, give me the envelope. I'm about so sick of this. Don't even make any sense. These results were prepared by DNA Diagnostics and they read as follows. This first result is for Paris. In the case of Morris versus Thorpe, when it comes to 4-year-old Paris Morris, it has been determined by this court, Mr. Morris, you
Are the father.
are not the father. Well, you were correct there. You are not Paris's biological father. Ms. Thorpe, you don't look surprised. The next result is for London. In the case of Morris versus Thorpe, when it comes to 4-year-old London Morris, it has been
I
determined
feel like I
by this
did
court.
better over here.
Mr. Morris,
And then over here, I did
you
not. It's my first
are
time anyway.
not the father.
Both of
Ms.
them!
Thorpe, somewhere inside of you, you knew this was a very real possibility. I can see your reaction. Who
Yeah,
is
he's
their
like,
father?
first. Oh no.
The other guy I was talking to. When I told him I was pregnant, he stopped talking to me.
So this makes sense. So you went with the guy with the best reaction. You went with the guy that was building nurseries. You went with the guy that was going to doctor's appointments. And you went with the guy that was going to support you through this. These twins, they need you to step in and make that call again. They deserve to know who their father is definitively. You know what? It started off messy. You know.
That's it. Hello, Danny. Hello, Andrew. How are you? How is everybody doing? I don't know why I'm doing this. Just feel like it. I'm not lazy today, that's it. Who told you? I told you. What now? Ayan. Okay. It's progress. Okay, another one. Anong pinaggagawa mo? Okay. What am I choosing? I don't know, like, I think I'm not doing it great. So it's my first time to do this. So don't judge me. First this first. Then just it. What are your eyes? Hello to my 7 billion viewers. How are you today, everyone? I hope everybody's doing great. I want another like that, another. You are not the father. Hello, Can you are hot. Thank you. Even my hair is messed up. Thank you so much. I feel like somebody's getting me right now. I feel like I don't have to believe all of you. Have to like that and then pull it out. Come on. Let's do it. Ang sakit sa kamay. My hands is tired already doing it. Trust me. I'm just gonna see what I look like. Okay, and then next thing is this part. Ayan. Okay. Ay. Okay, another one. Feel like ayan. Which one is better? This part or this part? I don't know. I feel like I don't want to do it anymore. They are cute though. Just okay. Next. I need to watch something. It hurts, man. So I need to go to the It sounds like it's anybody in the world could be a father. That's true. That's a mess. I'm okay, baby. That's good that you're okay, Andrew. Hello, Angelary. I don't know what your name is, but hello, how are you? You're hot. Thank you so much. None of them was his. That's messed up. Yes, Andrew. Hello, how are you? Where are you from? Where are you from in the Philippines? I'm from Luzon, Vegan City. Busted. Wait lang, I need to set up movie first. Any kind of thing. Hello, are you doing braids to your hair? I don't know how to do braids. This one.
Please be seated.
Please listen.
Hello, Your Honor. This is a case of Angelary versus Vargas.
Thank you, Jerome.
You're welcome.
Good day, everyone. Mr. Angelary, you claim the defendant, Ms. Vargas, was married and having an affair with you when she got pregnant.
Yes, Your Honor, that's correct.
Now, you say she initially told you that you were not the father of her 11-month-old son, but then dropped the bomb that the child was indeed yours
That is correct.
after her marriage was over.
That is correct.
Ms. Vargas, you admit that you lied to Mr. Angelary because you say you were trying to save your marriage.
Yes, Your Honor.
But now that your marriage is over, you claim you are convinced he is the father of your son, and you're here to prove it today.
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Angelary, how did you end up in a relationship with a married woman?
Well, first of all, Your Honor, Miss Vargas and I, we were never in a relationship.
Okay.
We worked together. We were good friends. She would come to me to confide with me over her rocky relationship that she had with her husband.
Right.
That's what happened at first. Then, a few weeks later, she came in, said it's the last straw. I'm completely done with them. Then, next thing you know, we became better friends. She had brought her kids over a few times. We'd go out at night.
Uh-huh.
We started drinking a lot together. One night, we ended up back at my place. We'd been at the club. We got turned up. We're out there doing our thing.
Hello,
We went to the house,
Dexter.
started doing
Hello,
our thing.
Alan.
Our thing,
Yeah.
Your Honor. That night when we
I like his
had sexual
beard.
intercourse, you
I can snag
planned
it
to
on
get
me.
me pregnant. I feel like you did.
Oh, no, that's a lie.
Hold on. I realize that you may hear some things that will evoke intense emotion.
Yes, Your Honor.
But you're not going to clown or act a fool or use inappropriate language in this courtroom. You understand?
Yes, Your Honor, I apologize.
So you got to find a better way to express yourself.
All right, I can understand.
Continue.
Okay. That night, Your Honor, I feel like from the beginning, he's always stalked me. You know, even my friends at work would always tell me, like, you know, he's looking at you again. Look at him.
And they
look
said the
at him.
same thing to me.
Really?
Look, Vanessa's over there looking at you.
Why would I look at you if I didn't have any feelings for you? If I didn't like you?
I don't know, because
Really?
obviously you're
Okay.
lying again.
Yeah, I'm lying.
Lie.
No, yeah, okay.
I did not plan nothing that night, Your Honor.
No,
We had started out
no.
using protection.
He was doing the stalker thing where you know, he would be looking at me and I'd turn and look and
So you
there he
fall
goes,
in
staring
love,
at me
basically.
again.
Look at you, you're beautiful.
Stop it.
Come on
Oh.
now. Any kind of man that likes women would stare at you.
I was dressed in
So
work.
wait a minute. You're at work and people are saying to you, oh, he's looking at you. This is making you feel uncomfortable, or you just feel like the guy
I'm like,
thinks
man,
you're beautiful?
Well, you looking back. You looking back.
Yeah, because they would tell me you're staring at me again.
You look back and smile, though.
Okay,
You look
so
back and smile and give me the googly
I
eyes.
knew I had to.
Hey, it is what it is.
hold on. So at
Stop
this point,
it.
you're married, Miss Vargas.
Your Honor, at the time we were separated.
So you two were intimate,
Yes, just once.
and then you found out you were pregnant.
Yes, Your Honor.
Were you also intimate with your husband at the time?
Yes,
Yes,
of
Your Honor. A
course.
month before me and him had sexual intercourse, me and my husband were still.
So within a 30-day or less time period, you had been intimate with your husband, and all
Angelary?
Yes, Your Honor.
She told me it was
and-
over between her and her husband, Your Honor.
Okay,
It was.
well, she just told the court that she was separated. I try to tell people all the time that you're married until you're divorced. But look, that relationship, that's for them to handle. I'm trying to understand, during the period of time this child could have been conceived, how many possible fathers are there?
I think there's only him and my ex.
And your ex.
Yes, ma'am.
So,
Yes, Your Honor.
do you immediately think it was your ex's, or do you think it was Mr. Angelary's, or are you just
I wanted it to
She
be.
told me the baby was mine, and the next thing you know, she's telling me it's her husband.
I wanted to work things out with my husband, Your Honor. I wanted to do
You
it
gotta
for
face
him.
reality.
So when you first found out you were pregnant, Ms. Vargas, did you call Mr. Angelary and say this child is yours?
Yes, Your Honor.
So you told him it was his.
I first did.
Then you decided, I want to try to work this out with my husband. So you tell your husband that it's
There
his.
could be a chance that it was his.
Another lie.
And he was willing to take over responsibility even if it wasn't his. But, at 7 months is whenever I got back with him. We actually moved in together. We were trying to work
So you
things
tried
out.
to work it out.
We tried, but it didn't happen.
It just didn't work.
It didn't work. And
And at this point, did you tell Mr. Angelary, I'm working out with my husband, I'm trying, you're
Yes,
not
Your
the
Honor.
father,
I was trying to keep him away,
And I respected that. You told me one time I
yes,
didn't
but
contact you again.
you were still texting him on Facebook, asking him questions
Well, no, I
about
said if you want to be a real man about it, you got to let me know if that kid looks anything like me.
and you were
'Cause
still,
I wanna know.
still causing problems. We were
I
like
contacted
said,
you one
So
time.
wait. So what you're saying is after you told Mr.
Come on.
Angelary,
Hello, Nathaniel. You always on live. What is TF? Hello. Yes, I'm always in live. Why? Is that a problem? Because soon I'm not gonna be on live like more every now and then, like it used to be. Sometimes I disappear. Hello to my 11 billion viewers. How are you, everybody? My God, my hands are tired now. Big and small, Maron Chan. Big and small, Maron Chan's Mr. DIY. I think I did better over here than here. Okay. So I'm in the front of the mirror and I feel like weird. My hands are tired. Okay, a little bit more.
you were pregnant, you asked him to give you some space because you're trying to work this out with your
yes,
husband.
Your Honor.
I moved away anyhow.
You respected that to a certain extent, but in your mind, you knew that you could possibly
Well,
have a child.
I had a good feeling, so come September-ish is when I contacted her husband and her, saying, you know what, reality, whether you dislike me, whether you like me, you need to let me know if this is my child when the kid is born. She never told me when he was born. I heard from people around town. Then I run into her mom at a restaurant one day, and she shows me a picture, and that put the gut feeling back in there.
I didn't want Mr. Angelary to be the father.
I didn't want to have another kid.
I didn't want to have another kid.
Well, there we go. But the kid deserves better. He's got to have a mom and a father.
I understand that.
We need to come to some
That's
resolution.
why we're here.
That's right.
Now you're talking my language. Once you saw a picture of this child,
The gut
your gut
feeling
feeling
came back.
said, press this a little further.
Yes, Your Honor.
So you say you reached out to them both.
No, I didn't even talk to her until, because I have 2 kids that live in Washington State. When she told me there's no chance, the kid is yours, there's no way at all. Long term, when I was in Texas, I was trying to get back up to Seattle to be with my other 2 children.
Oh, you have
Get in a
another
serious
kid.
relationship or have any kids.
Like I
Clean it
said,
up.
I was trying to save my marriage. That's what I was trying to do. I was trying to do the right thing, and I felt like I was doing the right thing. Yes, I made a mistake, Your Honor, and I'm willing to fix it. That's the reason why I'm here. Yes, I did take a morning after pill, but there's that 99.9% chance. So I guess that
There's a
1%.
99.9% chance
I was
that you
that
were
1%.
lying.
If you want more episodes of Paternity Court, make
make sure to subscribe and click on the notification bell. You felt like she intentionally lied to you and to her husband.
Yes. because for 2
Hello,
months,
Dexter.
she's telling me I'm the
Makeover
dad.
thing.
Then I ended up getting a
No,
job
I'm
in
just
Florida.
doing it.
She told me, well, I want to try to
Try.
work things out with my husband. I want to
Because
try to
they
sue
said
for adultery or have
one
it
of
happen with my
the
children. I said, well, I can respect that. Do your thing. I moved up to
YouTuber
Austin.
that I
She
was
still lived down
watching
in Denver,
about
45
my
minutes away.
hair, like how
I
I
didn't talk
grow
to her.
it
One of my
like
friends
that,
lived down in the same area.
and she
So, no,
said
she's
like
getting paid. She's
twist
ready to
it.
pop.
So
Then
I'm
comes
twisting it.
September.
It's hard
My
pala,
conscience
like
is
you
really
have to
wearing
do
out
it
me. Like,
every day
is she
to
gonna tell me?
twist
Is she
it.
gonna let me know
And
something?
it's hard,
No,
I
I didn't hear
cannot do
nothing.
it
I moved to
every day.
Washington.
Uy,
She contacts me on Facebook when the child's
I don't
6
know
1/2 months
how
old.
girls can
Okay.
take it.
That's when I
She tells me, hey,
Like they love
my
taking
husband left.
how many
You
hours
gotta get
they
here now.
have to spend in
don't worry,
their
I know.
front of
Wait
their
a minute. Wait a
mirror
minute. So,
and
That's what it seemed
then
like to me. Why did
take
she
You
lie
were the one
from the
asking me
beginning?
if you wanted
makeup
money.
like that.
Well,
I
yeah,
cannot
Yeah,
do that.
that's
because
like
you
I'm the
told
dad.
me, well, you have a child here now, so I have a big heart.
And I
If he
told
is
you
my
no.
kid, I took your word
And
again.
I told you no, I don't need your help. I got this. I had, 2 jobs.
And then I helped you out.
Yeah, you helped me out. But then you kept
A-
asking me,
a
hey, you
few
need some more
times.
help. You need some more help. You need some more help. No, I don't need your
Well,
help.
yeah, because then the belief went away because I took a step back and said, hey, she lied to me from the get-go. She lied to her husband.
I didn't lie to him. I told him there was a chance it couldn't have been his, and he knew that.
Then why did he tell me different?
Yeah, proof.
so,
I
Mr.
don't know.
Angelary, do you feel like the only reason she's coming back to you now is because it didn't work out with her husband?
I believe if her and her husband were still married, everything was still going well with them, I would never even hear about this. But I also see where she's coming from because she wants her son to have a father. And if he is my son, I want to be his father. I want to be involved in his life.
And I want you to be involved. I want you to be
She's pretty.
When did you decide you felt the child was Mr. Angelary? Beautiful. Beautiful little boy. You're emotional looking at your child because you feel
He calls me daddy. I'm just hurting for him because I want him to be there for him.
And if I'm his father, I will be there for him. But what I thought she was just trying to
He's a good
maybe get some
guy.
money out of me. I have some evidence I'd like to
absolutely. So what do you have?
pretty much stating after I told her I couldn't give any money, she states that I need you to give your rights away. I hope you stay away and never come around.
Well, can we grab this for me?
I will put a restraining order
He
on
would
you.
always make excuses saying,
They
oh,
weren't excuses.
I
It
was in
was
the
reality.
hospital, or
I was in the
I
hospital.
had a seizure, or
I did.
my car broke down, or
It
it would
did.
always be something.
These are messages that say, I need you to give away your rights. I hope you stay away and never come around. I will put a restraining order on you.
What kind of mother does that when you think that's the father?
What had he done to warrant a restraining order?
Nothing, Your Honor.
So this is just angry
It's
talk.
just being angry. He wasn't there. He would always make excuses saying, oh, I can't send you money. One time, he said he was going to send me money. I waited at Walmart for him to send the money, and he never called me. I waited at least 4 hours for him
I
to
thought
call
you
me back.
can
He
do
never
it.
called.
So now,
I had a seizure. I was in the hospital.
He says that every single time.
but now
Or medical records.
I have to say this to you. When he was there in your face and you wanted to try to work it out with your husband, you said, look, give me some space. I want to try to work this out. And I think the child is my husband. So he went off.
He was born a month early, so I was thinking, hey, maybe it is my husband's child,
Okay, I'll even give you that. But you got to give a man a chance to digest it and get prepared and get his money in order. You told him to go off and you were going to be with your husband. And then when you called him back and said, okay, well, I think he looks like you. This is your child. Get ready to get in gear. He still didn't know definitively.
I feel like
Because, Your
this
Honor,
is
when she
not
told me
good.
that, it finally had put my gut feeling at rest. And I helped her out a few times. I helped her out with what I could. I did have some medical issues. She might have found it as an excuse. I apologize that I wasn't able to come through on that end. But then I also looked at, well, she's lied to me on numerous occasions. I lived in the same city as she did until the kid was 6 months old, 5 months old. Why couldn't she get a hold of me then?
I felt like he was starting to look more like you, and I wanted you to be there.
Do you think he looks like me now?
Yes.
Does my other 2 kids resemble me spitting image?
Of course, he's going to look like the mother, too. It's not just going to be you.
Well, that's understandable, but I don't see many of my traits. I have straight hair.
He's got your lips, your nose, and your ears.
He is a handsome boy.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yes, sir.
I just want to know, is that my son? And are you going to let me be in his life?
Mr. Angelary, this is particularly important to you because you didn't know your father.
Yes.
Exactly. I just reunited with my father after 15 years, and it's been great. It's been tough growing up without a dad. And I don't think any kid deserves growing up without either one of their parents. So
That's true.
that's why I want to get to the bottom of this.
What was it like for you?
I didn't have no structure. I didn't have no direction. I was in and out of jail. You know, I lived with my dad till I was 13. And I was straight-laced. You know, I got taken away by CPS by him. And then I didn't see him again until 2 weeks ago. And I'm 27 now. So it was very tough.
Oh, he's so young.
I have an older brother.
He looks
that tried
old.
being a father figure to me, and he kind of was. But
Looks like
Do you believe
40s.
it was this experience that kept you asking those questions to Ms. Vargas,
Sounds
that
like
kept
that.
you trying to figure out, is this my child? Even when you had the doubts, you still wanted to know because you didn't
Ay,
want the
okay na
cycle to
siya.
repeat.
it's your honor. I mean, look at him.
You're
Why does he
first.
deserve only having one parent?
That's why I'm
Pangin.
here today.
Me too, and that's why I want to know if he's my son, because he deserves better than that. And I know she's a great mother. I know she is. I saw her with her other 2 children. She's a great mother.
And you know, I will say this because I came down on
But
you,
you know what,
very
women-
hard in this courtroom because I wanted you to take this seriously. However, I will say that I have seen many men come into this courtroom and a woman gives them the out and says, "You're not the father. Go ahead about your business," and they do just that. I commend you because you kept persisting to figure out whether this was your son. And that's
It
commendable.
look weird.
Ms. Vargas, what are you feeling in this time?
Hello to my 9 billion viewers. How are you, everyone? I hope everybody is doing great. Hello, Danny. How are you?
And I'm sorry, I made a mistake.
We all make mistakes. You're forgiven.
We most certainly all do. Now, with that said, are you ready to learn the results?
Yes, Your Honor.
Jerome?
But I feel like my face is more like you can see it. Should I do this every day? It's tiring, man. Any suggestion? Will you be my GF? No, I'm so sorry.
The results were prepared today by DNA Diagnostics and they read as follows. In the case of Angelary versus Vargas,
Ang cute ka!
pertains to 11-month-old Giovanni Vargas. Mr. Angelary,
Practice, practice.
you are father.
This is amazing.
Thank you so much.
Why my face is very shiny?
That's all I wanted. Like you said, everybody makes mistakes, but it's all about how you come out of it. And today, he now has a mom and a dad.
How old are you? Old enough for you, Mr. Andrew.
Absolutely.
I'm not a princess. I'm a queen.
Oh, yes, he does. He's a
You
great
want to
little
hold
guy.
him?
That's my son.
Yes, it is. Would you like to meet him in my chambers?
Yes, Your Honor.
That would be wonderful. I'm happy this has worked out for the both of you, and I'm even happier that it's worked out for Giovanni. I'll see you in chambers.
Me too, Your Honor.
Court is
Thank you.
adjourned.
Amen. I was just asking. How old are you, Mr. Andrew? Hello to my 13 billion viewers.
Hi, Gio. Hi.
Now they live happily ever after.
Miss Sowers, you say
I'm
your
happy
14-year
he is the
marriage
father. Me
has
too.
been turned upside down by Miss Roten's claim that
It's so
your
hot.
husband fathered her 5-month-old
You claim that Miss Roden is a home-wrecking harlot, but there is no way your husband fathered her child. Is that correct?
Yes.
Ms.
Where are
Roden,
you
you
from?
stated in
From
your
the
court papers that
Philippines
Miss
po.
Sowers
How about you?
is, quote, a pathetic old lady who can't hang on to her man. Yes, you believe
I will
her
ask my
husband
ghost if I
fathered your
look.
child, and you
Is it
intend
looks
to prove
good?
paternity today. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
So, Miss Sowers, what do you mean Miss Roden is a home-wrecking harlot?
Me and Adam have been married for 14 years. She has tried to destroy my marriage. She's tried to put this baby off on Adam, saying it's his baby. She's tried to file child support papers, which I have right here.
That you asked for.
And you know, the
Really?
strange thing
Yes,
about
I'm
it
from
is
the
that
Philippines. I'm
Horry
half.
County.
My
Isn't
mom
that
is in
something?
Ilocana.
Horry County. Did you
Ilocana.
know it was Horry County?
Ilocana.
Jerome, let me see those papers.
Nice braids. Looks good. Are you sure?
It's not my fault you couldn't keep your
Are you
husband.
sure, Biglan? Tell me the truth,
Horry
huh?
County.
So these are child support papers filed with the court.
Yes, ma'am.
I thought you was in the US. No, I'm here in the Philippines. Oh my God.
A married man is the father of your son.
I know he is. I have no doubt in my mind. Not one. Or I wouldn't be here.
I need to practice it. When I see my ano, my
Don't cry when
ghost.
you see him, honey.
Miss Roden, can you tell the court how you got into a relationship with a married man?
It's my first time to practice here.
At my house, and he decided he didn't want to leave.
So take me to the night this whole
You look
thing basically
beautiful.
transformed from
Oh,
having
you're
a
sure?
friend to a sexual
I
relationship.
feel like I'm so ugly. I feel like I don't.
Well, he was just being charming
I
and
don't look.
like
See,
trying to
like
be
when I
nice,
do this,
friendly,
like my hair
extra
has the
friendly.
same
What do
length.
you mean by extra friendly?
So should I?
Saying,
Should I do it
I'm
every day?
beautiful and just all kinds of sweet stuff, like trying to, get in my head.
So
You're
wait,
very
he just says a few
beautiful.
nice things to
I'm
you, but
not.
then you end up having sex with him?
But
It was
thank
a lot
you.
more than that.
That's about it.
At this point, did you know he was married?
No.
So your mutual friend just basically comes and says,
He didn't
hey,
do that.
he never tells you this guy's married.
No.
Then how often would he come over after that?
Every day.
He was spending the night every day?
Yes, ma'am. Sleeping in my bed.
So, Miss Sowers, how did you find out about this relationship?
I had a friend up the road that says, your husband is at a Chrissy's house. And I'm like, where is that? And she gave me the location, and his car was there.
So I gives you the right to come in my front door?
Well, I knocked on the door.
You
They
did not?
didn't answer. And I walked in, and the first time I called them, they were on the couch. And I pulled Adam out off the couch, and I said, let's go. And you ran in the back room.
That's a lie.
No, it's not a
Because
lie.
Adam stayed with me and you left.
No,
That's
no, he
what
didn't.
done.
He left with
And
me.
he stayed with me like he always did.
He left.
Oh, so you just chilling out.
Your
at your
smile
house,
makes
living
my
your
day.
normal
Keep
life,
smiling.
and
That's
someone
good.
says, your
You
your
deserve to
husband
smile.
died.
Yes, because he was missing a lot, and I wondered where he was.
With me.
Yeah, and he was at her house.
Oh, so he was missing all night?
Well, he would go, he'd leave at certain times of the night.
You're
I'd wake
old.
up and he wasn't there.
Showed up at my house 3 o'clock in the morning.
She's young.
I show up at your house at 3 a.m.
Oh yeah, all times of night. Just come in, get in bed with me.
You're a mistress.
So,
You see why? Look at hers.
Let's be respectful.
Ouch.
I'm just saying.
Let's be respectful. So, Mr. Sowers, what are you thinking?
What
as
are
you're
you
on the
looking
couch with
for?
your mistress
I'm
and
not
your
looking
wife
for
Barbie?
anything.
What are you
Sorry.
Wow.
Yeah. Wow is right, baby. Wow.
I'm looking for my ghost.
You were blown away?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, but me and her were still in a rocky position, our relationship, arguing, going back and forth, and
What'd you tell me after that happened, Adam? That y'all were separated, right?
So then, Miss Roden, at some point you find out you're pregnant.
Yes, ma'am.
Take me to that time. What happened when you found out?
I felt like sick, like I didn't feel like myself. So I took a test and I told my best friend, and he was the second person I told. He was very excited. He wanted it to be a boy, and he was very excited.
ready to name them and everything.
I mean, offers to get me orange juice and stuff. And orange juice is really the only thing I could drink.
So, Miss Sowers, how did you find out your husband may have gotten his mistress pregnant?
I drove up, tried to find him. There was his car at her
Okay, I'm
house
just
as
asking.
usual. And I opened the door. He's on one side of the bed, she's on the other, but he's dressed. I'm looking at her. She's in a little tank top. I'm like, "Are you
I
pregnant?"
don't know
She's
what
like,
does
"Yes,
that
I'm
mean.
pregnant.
That's
It's
not how it happened.
Adam's child." And I said, "Is that true,
That's not how it
Adam?"
happened.
I said, "Is that true, Adam?" He says, "I don't know, maybe. I don't know." He didn't deny it. He didn't. You know, either way, because there were other men involved in this
That's a
situation.
lie.
There were other men
That's a
that
lie.
she had been sleeping with. 7
That's a lie.
total to be.
7 with 8 people my entire life, baby. Why don't you state some facts?
If you want more episodes of Paternity Court, make sure to subscribe
7?
and click on the notification bell. Miss Sowers, how did you know she was sleeping with 7 other men?
She doesn't because they were all informing me, and everybody had been talking on Facebook.
Yeah, name them. I want to know.
Oh, did you actually see though? Miss
No.
Sowers, did you actually see her sleeping with
Yes,
anybody?
ma'am, I did. One day, I come back to the house, and Adam's car was there. So I walked in again. There was a guy on a couch, another guy on a couch, and that door was closed. Well, when that door was closed, there was something going
Maybe
on.
they are just
Yeah,
sitting.
I opened the door, and there was a guy on top of her, and I shut the door, and I caught. No, it wasn't my husband. It was somebody. No, it wasn't.
Wait, you opened her bedroom door?
Yes, I did because I seen my husband.
What in the world?
Well, the door was always open. I mean, she had people coming in and out like a
This is
revolving door.
mess.
No, that's
A big
lie.
mess.
Miss Rose, you don't believe in locking no doors?
No, I'm in my own house.
Then why are you entering her house?
Why should I have to lock my door if I'm in my own house?
That's true.
Look, I do not approve of the behavior, but I'm just saying, if you sleeping with somebody's husband, you got to at least lock the door.
They were separated. That's as far as I knew.
Especially when his wife has already decided she
Can come right
Hello to my 2 billion viewers. How are you today, everyone? I hope everybody's doing great.
At the time, that's what your husband was telling me.
It don't matter. It is.
All right, so you find out now this young woman is pregnant, and your husband says it might be mine.
Yeah.
Now you say you find out somehow that there are other possibilities, that she's
That's a
been with
lie.
like 7 men.
That's a lie.
Everybody was talking.
Who's everybody?
Well, I have a.
I mean, is it family members, friends? Is it people in the town, neighbors?
Well, I had a neighbor, and she claimed that her son was a father. Could be a possibility of Chrissy's son also.
That's a lie.
And they had crocheted a little blanket, and it had AMR on it.
Aiden's initial
Aiden Michael Roten. Yes.
or the baby.
For the baby.
My
Yeah.
son's named after his dad, by the way.
Who was with you when you gave birth to Aiden?
Adam was there, my mother was there, my sister was there, and my best friend was there. He was in the room with me, right next to me.
Well, where are the
Wait a
pictures
minute,
at?
hold on. So, Miss Roten, you're saying your married lover was in
He's
the
not my
hospital room with you when you delivered your baby?
Yes, ma'am.
Were you there, Mr. Sowers?
I was there for him, yes, no.
So he was there. We don't need no picture, Miss Sowers, when your husband says he was there.
Yeah, he was holding my leg.
Can I tell you how it happened? I'll tell you how it went.
Were you there, son?
You called me about 2:30 and said, I'm going into labor. I had told the nurse, I said, we're here. Chrissy said, I don't want her in the room.
You're not welcome in my room.
But you called
You're
me
not
and
the-
told me to
you're
come
not
to
the
the
father of my
hospital
son.
and
No,
bring
I
you.
Oh, wait a
No, I
minute.
did not.
Your husband's mistress calls you to tell you that his baby with her is on the way.
Yeah, because he was at work.
I don't remember calling you.
Well, you did.
That might have been your husband.
This is incredible.
Yes,
Oh,
it is a mess.
I mean, it really, it's like a mother and a daughter arguing, because that's pretty much the age difference. How old are you, Miss Sowers?
47.
And how old are you, Miss Roten?
22.
Oh,
And I am just, I mean,
47, 22. But she looks old.
Yeah.
Maybe she had no husband on lock, baby.
I
He looks like 60.
woman to be your daughter.
I'm just being honest. Never
And
seen
then
a woman
you,
like this.
Miss Roden, to be in this
She looks
predicament with a
60.
married man.
Yeah, I was unaware.
Or
So I
more
was
than
probably
that.
no,
Or my eyes not
a couple
good.
months pregnant. Never one time used a condom.
Hello, Wayne. How are you? You love my hair? Are you sure? You know that I did this live? Go back. You will see how messed things up.
Sowers,
Never told you that.
are you like trying to tell
I don't know if I should do this every day.
Hill
I
and your
don't
husband is
think
out
so.
sleeping with her?
She said she was on the pill.
Hello to my 11 billion viewers. How are you, everyone? I hope everybody's doing great.
Oh, so you're saying, Mr. Sowers, Miss Roten said to you, "Don't worry, I'm on the pill."
Never
Yes,
one
Your
time
Honor.
said that.
Strike me down. Honest to
I
God,
bet on my
truth.
son's life, I've never said that.
That's what I was told. You don't have to worry about it.
How this just went on for this long, and it seems like everybody was informed, but it just kept happening. Are you all working on your marriage now, Miss
We
Sowers?
are doing awesome. We're doing
Thank
better
you.
than
Thank
ever.
God.
You are.
Thank
So
We're
God.
actually doing really good.
Are you sure your guy is not telling you? It's
trying
not.
to get on the right track.
He's not saying anything. Are you sure?
And you're just interested in
You
seeing,
look great.
is your husband
Either way.
also
Oh,
the
thank you,
father of
Wayne.
Miss
It's just a
Roten's
joke.
child?
The town did a poll, and I believe we have some pictures.
The town did a poll.
No, no. Adam's friend did a poll.
I think we have. I think we can put the poll up. I think we can put the poll up, and we'll see who the father is.
Now this is unbelievable.
Yeah, that doesn't even make sense to me. Yeah, that
And guess
doesn't make
what?
sense to me.
The town did a poll.
Yeah.
Where did you see this poll?
Oh, it's all over. It's all over Facebook. Everybody knows about
It's a
everything.
social media poll.
What are you watching?
And you see,
I'm watching paternity
I mean, I
court.
know who the father of my son is, so I don't care.
And who is this other guy?
It's funny.
That February when I
This is my funny movie.
he come by and I said, well, heck, man, where you been? all
Real
night? Well, I
people.
was at Christy's house. And I was like, wow.
So this other
How
person,
mess things
mystery
up.
man, told you that he had been and spent the night at Miss
I feel
Roten's
sorry
house.
for the baby though.
February 7th, 8th. Around
But
that.
why are you sleeping with a woman that all your friends are sleeping with?
Yeah,
I need my head
no.
checked.
Like he's so proud. I want to punch him. I want to give him a black eye as soon as possible.
Yep.
Yeah, I wasn't. Yeah,
It's raining again, hopefully. Yeah, it's raining over here too. You cannot hear it, but it's still raining. Hopefully the power doesn't go out again. Hopefully though, hopefully. Because if it's raining, every now and then, the power goes out. So you know, Visayas. Every now and then it goes out.
For Aiden, because no baby deserves to have their face, their newborn face, up on some social media poll.
They think it's hilarious.
No, that's ignorant.
It's very stupid. It's very ignorant and childish.
But I know what I know.
All right. What a mess. You know what? I don't think I even want to hear anymore. Jerome, you know
He
what?
doesn't have solar panels.
All I can say is
I don't have solar panels. It's my apartment. It's not my house. If I will have a house, I will put
these
solar panels.
results were prepared by DNA Diagnostics, and they read as follows. In the case of Sowers versus Roten, when it comes to 5-month-old,
I wish he's gonna be the father so he can slap it to
it
his
has been
face.
determined by this court. Mr. Sowers, you are the father.
A big slap.
Thank you. Have a nice life.
Oh, that's
Nobody's sleeping around, baby. Go ahead.
a nice
Go
one.
ahead.
That
You don't want the portable solar unit? I want to.
Back on track and you're married, but you got to get together. Because as you can see, these affairs and this cheating, it's wrong anyway, but it also can produce little people.
Mm-hmm.
As disappointing as the situation is, I am happy Aiden will at least know who his biological father is and be able to have a relationship. And I'm happy,
No.
Ms. Sowers, that you're willing to accept him. And I hope now that you all can figure out how you will co-parent in a productive way, where every time Mr. Sowers goes to pick up Aiden, he's not laying down with Ms. Roden.
No, he won't be ever again.
And Ms. Roden, I was just about to say,
Biglan, let's stop it.
but you're gonna have to put a stop to it.
You
Ms. Bedoya,
girlfriend.
you are here to prove to your on-again, off-again boyfriend of 12 years
Why you look
that
sad?
your
You're
3-month-old son
pretty.
Ezekiel is his biological child. You say the paternity denial
I
is
like this.
destroying
So
your
any
relationship.
question, everyone,
You need to
you can
get
ask me any
results to
question
repair
even
it
I'm
right now
watching.
in
Okay?
your family. Is that correct?
Yes.
Mr. Rowland, you say Ms. Findoyan
He
was in
is
a
the
sexual relationship with another
RHE
man
Papas.
weeks before you learned of her
Yeah.
pregnancy, and you and your mother's best friend are here
He
to
is.
prove her son Ezekiel is not your biological child. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
So, Ms. Findoyan, you say your
He looks
family
like,
is
what do you call
broken.
that?
Explain.
He keeps denying my
Sorry
son.
for being judgmental, Lord. I'm really sorry.
His family is
But he
always
looks,
putting a bug in his ear. That's not your child. He don't look like.
Not my child at
he
all.
looks like
You're
there's
my
something
innocent.
wrong with
I know
him.
who I slept with, and I know my name.
If you was
They both
with
are.
me, you was with
She
somebody
seems
else at the
pretty.
same time.
I know who I lay in bed with, and I know the days I. Thank you very much.
Okay,
Oh.
so Ms. Findoyan, we're gonna have to use court
Oh wow, I
appropriate
like her
language.
lipstick.
All right. Yes, court appropriate language. All right. Well, we're all awake now.
It's a strong red.
So,
She always does.
Ms. Findoyan, tell the court the nature of your relationship with Mr. Rowland.
Well, we go through a lot. We had our first child. Everything was good. It was perfect, you know. Things started getting rocky. I came home from work one day, and
Oh my
this
god.
man says he's going to the store.
Ridiculous.
Going to the store. You know, you wouldn't think nothing of it. Your man going to the store. He goes to the store. That man goes missing. 2 days. Where you at? I go to his family house, and what do I see?
Why her accent
Opens
is
the
like
door
that?
with a chain of hickeys all over his neck.
Mr. Rowland, why did you have hickeys all on your neck?
Because we weren't together. I was able to do whatever I feel as, Your Honor.
No, we were together.
We were not together at
We were
all. At
together.
all. In her eyes,
were
yes,
together.
she thought it. We were not together.
We were
Out of
together.
mine.
Wait a
So did
minute.
you say you were going to?
I don't like his haircut. It's like he has a forehead. I don't understand. Like he opens more forehead. I don't know what he did for that, but I'm so sorry. Lord, sorry for being judgmental, Lord. Forgive me.
The store and never came back?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I sure did. I had 2 girls. I didn't need her at the time.
Oh wow.
2.
Your
2
looks?
girls at once.
But that's why you kept running back.
You have 2 girls?
That's why you kept running back, right?
Yeah.
Right. So we
Oh,
obviously see that
there's
Mr. Rowland
There's a
has
comment
moved
that's
on.
saying the
He's
same
got
thing.
Another woman. You're in this relationship. What happens next? What happens? At some point you find out you're pregnant or
I
you
waited.
get back together? What?
I waited.
Jennalyn is me.
I waited for him to come back. I waited
See,
for
now
him
you
to
see.
come back. I said, you know what? I'm gonna do it.
How? We went to Albany to pick
Hello
up
to my 14 billion viewers. Any question, everyone? Oh wow, he looks good. There's a guy at the back. He's an audience. He's a brown skin. He looks good.
Okay, you was
Walking
already
around
dating
with
somebody else.
two females around your arms making me look stupid in the streets.
And
Are you are out of your mind. You are out of your mind.
yeah,
So I damn sure did. I went to Albany and I picked up a friend that became more than a friend.
Oh.
You start having sex with this new guy.
Yes.
All right. So then what happens?
So we started sleeping around, and
Yeah.
he kept calling, crying. Don't go there.
We met in junior high school. She was like a tail to me. I would have a girlfriend, she would just be right behind me, still wanted to mess with me, still wanted to do everything with me.
Okay, but what I don't
All
understand.
these years,
You don't look good.
Okay, but listen. Whatever you say, the bottom line is you had moved on, she had moved on. So how in the world do we get to this position where we're here in fraternity court? Obviously, you all got
Your
back
voice
together for
looks good
something.
on you.
He kept coming back, Your Honor. He kept coming back like a tail.
No.
And I just kept taking him in. You know, we already have one kid together. Why not? I'm gonna sleep with you.
Lavania, hello Lavania, how are you?
Yes,
Hello to my 9 billion viewers. Thank you for the 14 likes. Thank you so much.
because
Personal.
I know what
That is
Dave
not
has
my
slept
child.
with you.
That is not my
I know
child,
what Dave
Maya.
has with
Come
him.
on, go somewhere with her.
This child
Go see
looks
him
like
first
you.
and
The
that.
child does not look like the other man.
But we weren't together though. How,
We were together.
Not
We were
And I
together.
was using condoms with her. So I don't understand how is that even possible that it's
So you don't believe the condoms break?
not that time.
Okay.
So how often were you all being intimate at that time?
Hello Lavania, how are you? Hello Lavania, how many times? Hello, hello, hello. Do you hear me?
And how many times? He says they were broken up, but then they say they're still intimate. I'm just trying to figure out what is going on.
And he's a mama's boy anyway.
Okay. Miss Matos, what do you know
Terry,
about
hello,
this?
how are you? Buongiorno, hello.
Tanya, there was like a couple of guys lined up in front of her door, kicking her door, wanting to get with her and that. And you know, to put it like this, Tanya has more traffic in the Statue of Liberty in her home.
Right there. This is my proof right here.
Who are you? I'm Jennalyn, how about you? Who are you?
And then, like 2 or 3 weeks later, she loses it in May. She's pregnant again. I'm like, but how could that be? It's impossible that you have a baby, you're pregnant 1 month, and then the following, you lose it that month, and the following month, you're pregnant again. So this is what kind of throws me off about this. So you believe the whole story sounds a little off. It doesn't add up.
Lavania, where are you from, Lavania? Where are you from? Okay, bye. I ask you where are you from and then you say okay, bye. Okay. Hello to my 10 billion viewers. Any question? I'm from India. Wow, nice. What part of India? What part of India? What? Hello, how are you? Huh? Maharashtra? Maharashtra. So you're in the mountain part? You're fine. Yes, I'm fine. Who told you I'm not? Hello to my 14 billion viewers. Hello everyone.
The other guy's baby, and she tried to say she lose it, then come out.
Nice haircut. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. I'm from India, part of Maharashtra. I need some weather over here. Do you know that I have a one subscriber that I don't know if he's my subscriber. I have a one friend over here in YouTube that he's from India too, but he's from Kaela or something, Kalika or something. Start with K, if I'm not mistaken. Hello to my 12 billion viewers. Thank you for the 14 likes. Oh, yes. It's probably working right now. I love you. You don't love me. Where are you from? I'm from the Philippines.
Again, to make it seem like his daddy's baby. Oh, to shift the window of conception and timeline. So, are you doing some timeline manipulation, Miss Vendoya?
Hello to my 15 billion viewers. Hello everyone.
Because the other guy's
What
not
did
around,
you
so she needs
say?
somebody to be there for.
I'm from the Philippines. That's my answer. So I'm from the Philippines. My mom is from Ilocos Sur, in Luzon, and then my dad is from Ganania, but my dad lives in Malaysia. So I'm half. Okay. Jennalyn is being silly again. Wayne, what did you eat for today? What did you eat for breakfast, Wayne? I want to know. Bacon? Did you make it crispy? What else can you cook, Wayne, beside bacon? I thought you were an African. Oh, okay. I'm not. I'm so sorry. You thought I'm just visiting over here? No, I'm not. So I'm half. Two, 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 two. Smoothie and mixed nuts. Oh, wow. Yum. Indian, but I'm actually live in an African country. Wow, what part? Lavania. Can you guess my age? Oh, your age is probably 20? 20. Oh, I will panel sear lamb chops today. Pansear. Oh, wow. Yum. Enjoy. What else? What is gonna be the side dish? I want to know what's gonna be the side dish. No, I'm not 20. I'm not that old. So you're 8 years old? Because 8 years old is not allowed over here. How old are you? Hello to my 14 billion viewers. No, how old are you? How old are you then? Bye. I'm so sorry. Hello, Nia. How are you, Neon? How are you? How is work going on? Mix green Kelly colors and okra with bacon. Never heard that. But it seems like it's gonna be a good dinner. Or was it dinner or lunch? It seems like it's gonna be good, so it's gonna be awesome. Hello to my 16 billion viewers. Hello everyone. I hope everybody's doing great. Did not burn the bacon. That's good. You did not burn the bacon. Don't burn the what do you call that? The lamp today, huh? Excuse me. Doing good, and I'm off today. You look beautiful with your hair and melanin skin. Thank you, thank you. So yeah, actually I'm darker than what you think. Probably, I don't know if I look dark in the screen. I don't know. I'm not putting any filter like others because I think my face is, it's never gonna change. And I added okra because it's regular sugar. Yeah, that's actually, okra is good for you. It's very good. I always love that smile you do. That smile.
Just a child that's not mine.
Hey, he would be a perfect father, better than you.
Okay.
So, Miss Fendorian, take me to the pregnancy. Take me to the point you realize you're pregnant.
I actually ran to my best friend's house.
Okay, let's
And I ran in there and I'm like, girl, the first thing that came out.
When somebody call me I'm pretty, it's like smile and then 1, 2, 3. If somebody call me I'm beautiful, it's like hello to my 13 billion viewers. Hello Tony, how are you? Real talk, Jennalyn. You definitely would make a great wife. Why? Why? Okay, tama na.
I was like, girl, listen, I'm pregnant. She's like, you're lying. I'm like, no, I'm serious. Look. She's like, girl.
This girl is gangster.
Honestly, I don't know.
Okay, then you see, look, right there.
At the time, I
She's
didn't
pretty,
know.
but
At the time, I didn't
she's
know.
chubby.
All right, well, wait, let her tell it.
Lord,
She's gonna tell the truth. Then
sorry.
let her tell it.
Tell the no truth.
Because she said at the time she didn't know. All right.
I went to the doctor's office later on that week, and you know, they gave me my prescription date, they gave me my due date.
Great wife until you get one.
We were messing around.
On the 7th, but then you messing with me on the 8th.
You don't want me to get mad. You don't want me to get mad. You will never gonna see me. You will never gonna see me smile. Cause then you were just a simple girl who just wants to live peaceful life. I dig that a lot. Aww. She would probably looks adorable mad lol. Like this. You don't want to see me mad like I cannot even do it. Wait, let me practice. I know that I look I'm smiling still. You live in the... Yes, I live here in the Philippines because... See? No, you have to make me bad to see me really like piss off or something. But nowadays, I'm more emotional. How's life in there? It's good. You have to come over here. Being here is awesome. Are you lost, baby girl? No, I'm not lost. I just need to Google, mom. How to smile. I would just pick you up and give you a big alu bear hug to squeeze the angry out of you. Oh, can I marry in the Philippines? Easy. Yeah, if you find your soulmate, the one that you're gonna say, yes, I do. Easy. You just need to find the right one and then you will say, yes, I do. I'm a gay. It's okay. It's okay. You will still find your soulmate. Telling you, and I promise you. Hello to my 11 billion viewers. I know there's actually an Ilocano vlogger. He's gay too. How to respect you guys? I'm so sorry. Am I disrespecting you by saying gay? Okay. I will just say your name. So, they are both couples. Of course, they are both the same gender, and he's from another country basically, and they want to have um, um, children at first. So what happened is like they did surrogate. Of course, they are both guys, so they have they want to have two babies. So what they did is first is the other guy, the foreigner guy, and then the next one is the Filipino guy. But the parents of these girls are, because they have two daughters already and they are over here in the Philippines, and they own a gasoline station to support their financial being over here. And what his name, I don't even remember, but the foreign guy, of course he's older. There's something going on to him. So what happened is like the Filipino guy is, instead of, before he was like probably supporting this guy. And so what happened is like he bought a lot of properties, and um he did not put it on something else, but he bought a property from that money. And then he showed this guy, that the foreigner guy, that he bought a lot of property over there in Luzon. And um and then eventually probably they have more business than what they put in the social media. They have privacy too. So cuz you will have. I use hello, how are you? Biswajit. Hi, how are you? You're from India too? You're from India? I don't know. Don't let me do it. I'm not drinking coffee, ha. I'm drinking water. Uy, it's empty na. I need more water. Oh, I need to put You are looking very good. You're looking. Huh? You are very good looking. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you very much.
You're pregnant, so how?
All right.
How is this?
He left on his own. Miss Fendoyan.
Okay, so there you go. There you go, end it.
So, Miss Fendoyan, you submitted a calendar to the court, which outlines the window of time
time you were having sex with Mr. Rowland again. You say you started to have sex with him again on May 8th. If we go to the next page,
He looks like you.
you also indicated you were having sex with the other man where it's outlined.
I just
in
want to skip
red,
it and
May
say,
1st
I want to know his
through
butt.
May 7th.
Come on, Your Honor.
You are very okay. That the hair twist should be your new look. This one, should I do it every day? Alan, what do you think? Should I do it every day? Hello po. Hello. Taga saan po kayo? Okay. Taga Ilocosur. Sa ibang bansa. No, hindi po ako sa taga ibang bansa. Taga Luzon po ako. You have to dance, right? When somebody asks you, taga saan ka? It's an India evaluation. Yeah, it's really nice. Okay, Alan. Hello to my 11 billion viewers.
If we go to the window of conception, Ezekiel's birthday is
Thinner one is the best. Oh, okay. So I will do little one like this. Okay, I will do it
2019.
next time.
The window of conception
Every time I sit here, I should do it.
to May
Every time I do live like that.
Let's go back to the calendar.
Come on.
If we look at May
Right
5th
here. Come on.
through May 13th,
Come on, Your Honor. That is not my child. You tell me.
it overlaps. You split right through the middle.
That's why I think she never lost it the first time. She never lost it. She never lost it. Never lost it. She never lost it.
It's very easy to maintain. I don't know if it's easy to maintain though. I don't know. But I think you still need to put conditioner, moist.
You're gonna be apologizing real soon. I guarantee it. Kind of got a little resemblance of both. I mean, sorry.
So what you telling me?
Come on.
A little wait a minute. You know who the other guy is?
Yeah, she have them both in the house at the same time.
Every day in that boy's face.
She was
Every day
at the
in
same
my
age as
house.
the other guy.
This man
Come on.
Your mom is in my house every day. She didn't let me.
Come on.
Or whoever else.
Oh, they both be awake.
I skip it because they are talking too much.
In the same house.
So why did they mess up?
The mother is the father of the baby.
You weren't together, but you were living together?
He's a bum. He has no place to go.
But you need me though. But you want me to be the father though, right? Get out of here.
Hello, Philisol. How are you?
The fact that you respect me.
Actually, if I'm not mistaken, when it's my graduation of grade 6, this is my hairstyle.
No, let me say something. Your Honor.
Yeah, totally did.
Your Honor.
And then I was like,
And next to me.
you know how I smiled before? It's like this.
Come on. This is for real. The baby came out. And
When there's a picture.
they blocked the baby out. This is
Like you cannot even see my eyes.
like, I will open door.
Where are you from? I'm from the Philippines. Hello in Turkey. Hello, how are you? Zainu. How are you? Let's check. Hello, how are you? Philly, I'm fine, thanks. I'm glad you're fine, Philly. I'm from Luzon. Luzon?
Yes! Screaming through the phone.
And my mother even told me not to sign the birth certificate because it didn't look
Yes, she knows.
Yes,
He
Your
was
Honor.
about
And
to
she
be
also submitted a statement to the court. Her statement reads, Tanya is obsessed with my son, and she is because that's the type of girl she is.
They are talking too much.
Right there, next to another guy and having the baby in the middle of it. Right between them. And
So,
she,
wait a minute.
he got no shirt on. There you go. Right there. And she's right on the other side.
And you believe this guy is the father?
Who knows? Who knows? Who
I'm
knows?
fine. Thank you. You're a very beautiful girl. Thank you. They know. Thank you so much. Hello to my 9 billion viewers. Hello everyone. Thank you for the 18 likes. Hello Big Lon. Thank you. Clap clap and subscribe everyone. What is clap? Wait, no. Let's try this. Ayan. That's better.
If you was more around and you was to take care of your child, there wouldn't be no other man. But you wanna run around, so you think you're gonna do your
Mr. Dorian, I do have to ask you, is this the other man?
Yes.
Oh. So this is the other potential father.
Yes, this is the man that I had went and picked up, like he said. They both
Man, I think he is.
correct
This all sound crazy, right?
a lot. And he resembles
Well, they do have the same mother, but you're saying because you believe they have the same father.
whatever. Whatever.
We're gonna find out soon enough.
All of
So we're gonna find out right now.
Thank you.
Because I have the results. How
Let's get it. Let's get it.
These results were prepared by DNA Diagnostics, and they read as follows. In the case of Bendoyan versus Roland, when it comes to 3-month-old Ezekiel Bendoyan, it has been determined by this court. Mr. Roland, you are the father.
Gabby, how you feeling now? How you feeling now? And you can tell your mother the same. What you gonna do now?
Step up to the plate. That's what I
Say
can
no to
do.
my son again. I think.
Nothing more I can do now.
You and your son have petitioned the court for a DNA test because you are certain he did not father the
OMG, I cannot believe you have
and there are two
a female viewers. Yes, of course I have a female viewers. Who told you I don't? I think 35% I have. Hello to my 7 billion viewers. Hello everyone. Wow, 2 in a row.
But claim to be certain that Mr. Bosley is Maverick's biological father. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
So, Ms. Bosley, explain why you opened the case.
Well, I opened
Probably
it
some of the
because I
YouTuber
feel like
doesn't
my
have,
son made
but
a
mine I
terrible
have.
decision by signing
Like
a
I
birth
know that I
certificate.
have.
You know, basically, I just feel like,
They, I don't
you
know,
know,
they just,
we
I
need to
think they
know.
just don't
We need
comment
to
a
know
lot.
because I don't want my son to have to go through life wondering if this is his child or not.
So you feel like you got to save your son from a mistake he made.
I do.
Mr. Bosley, you signed the birth certificate, even though you had doubts?
I did sign the birth certificate. Not saying it wasn't the right thing. It was stupid because I didn't know her.
So, Ms. Jackson, Mr. Bosley says he made a mistake.
Well, my testimony is, in the beginning, we were working together. And
Oh
we
my
were starting
god, you
off
need
like,
to
oh, I love
remove
you.
your eyelashes.
Believe in first love at first sight.
I feel like you
And
cannot
then
open
the
your
next day,
eyes.
well, the next day we was talking, and then we had sex. And then he was talking about, you know, the kids and all of that. And then I asked for a break because we were moving too fast. I already said that we was moving too fast at the beginning.
So,
He doesn't look like
you
him.
meet and you almost immediately start a sexual relationship
Correct, Your Honor.
and start talking about having babies?
Correct. At first I didn't believe it because I heard it
So 4 minutes more.
Yeah, 'cause
Hello to my, how many? Let me just watch. Hello to my 11 billion viewers. How are you today, everyone? I hope everybody's doing great. It's late na pala, uy. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you so much. Thank you so much if you do like and subscribe. Fly boy. Do you fly? I am Kelar. I am. Hi, I am Kerala. Your place. Tell me. I'm from Philippines. You're from Kerala. So you're same as my friend over here in YouTube. He's from the same, Have a good night, Jennalyn. Sleep well. Yeah, but 3 minutes more. Good night, Soon Wayne. Thank you for the 7 nights. I had fun today. I love my day today. You, South Africa? No! South Africa ka dyan. The Philippines, I just told you. Oh my God. Nick Mentine. Hello, how are you? I feel like my everything is shy. Hello to my 14 billion viewers. Wow, I have 14 billion viewers. How are you? When are you excited to cook your lamb? That's why you're telling me to go na. How are you? I'm good. How about you? Your age? My age? Please. What's that? Pray? Stay? What? Oh, okay. Please stay. Hello, Emil. How are you? See, you're telling me to stay? You're excited earlier to put me, to kick me out. Don't. How much you need to hold on? Are you excited to cook your lamb? Of course, rosemary. Is that how you cook? Like you sear lamb? Like you have to put butter, rosemary. Is it the same like steak? Garlic. Hello to my 14 billion viewers. Hello everyone. Like steak. Okay, good. Enjoy. Don't burn it. Maybe you will burn it and you will not tell me, oh, I cook it well. The next day I will ask you. You're busy watching. That's why. I won't burn my lamp. Are you sure? Ontario. Hello, how are you? Too expensive. Okay. Think about that. Don't watch anything, okay? Once you start cooking and preparing, don't watch anything, okay? And good luck. Thank you for the 20 likes. I have to go. So, since Wayne doesn't like me to be here. And yes, there is a handsome Parisian on your life. Okay. Nice knowing that. That's very noisy. Okay, I'll start. Good night, everyone. Good night to my 12 billion viewers that over here. Don't forget to like and subscribe. If you forgot it, okay, we will not see each other anymore. And Wayne, don't forget to burn your lamp. Oh, should I say, don't forget not to burn your lamp. And thank you for the 20 likes. Thank you so much. Biglan, you did a great job today. Thank you so much for always supporting my channel. Thank you so much, Johnny. Thank you very much. And thank you for the others that it's not my blue people that they are still supporting my channel. Thank you so much for supporting my channel. Thank you for watching me every day, even, I don't know. That's it. Period. So bye bye everyone. Love you all. Bye.